This is going to be my first tomato of the season. It looks perfect. Look at that. Gorgeous. I can't wait to try it. This was off of from some seed that I had collected from a cherry tomato mix. This one I believe was from like an orange monarch, I think it was called. It's a little bit bigger than that, so I don't know, I believe it's a hybrid, so probably not quite that, but it'll be delicious anyways. Look at that gorgeous color. Hi there, Prairie Plant Girl here. Today we're going to look at my raised bed number 6. So this bed has a pretty good variety of things in it. It has 4 types of beans. It has a mix of carrots, some imperial broccoli, some jade cross Brussels sprouts, and some quarantine cucumbers. And there's supposed to be some kale growing, but it's not looking so good. So I'm going to bring you in a little closer, and we'll have a little better look at everything. So let's just start with the disappointing part first, and that would be the kale. I have, I believe it's red, Russian, and dwarf curly green that I've tried planting here a few times. The last planting just went in a few weeks ago. It's getting a little hot now to get kale going, but I was hoping, you know, with all the extra foliage and that here, that maybe we'd be able to get something going, but I don't know. The flea beetles ate the first few down, and then I don't know, I just haven't been able to get it going. And I love kale. I'm missing it this year, but you know, that's how it goes, so we'll have more another time. The next thing in behind the kale is it's a Livingston mix of carrots. There's 5 different kinds of carrots. I can't even remember what they all are, but there's red and orange and yellow and white carrots in here, and they're a 75 to 80 day carrot. And they were planted April 24th. They're starting to mature now and get some decent carrots out of them. Let's see what we can find here. So they're all yellow right there, but let's see there. Oh, thought that was one big one, but it was 2 little ones together. They're coming along nicely. So far we haven't found one that we really are enjoying out of this mix of carrots, but they're still carrots, and I think we've been eating them mostly fresh. I think I'm going to start roasting some of these, and maybe that'll be the ticket to getting some more enjoyment out of them. Now I also have some broccoli in here. This is imperial broccoli in this bed, and I did my first sowing. Well, my only sowing of broccoli was March 29th, and then I had transplanted some April 30th, and then after the cold, a few more went in May 18th. So there's a couple of bigger plants in here that are healthier looking. It's late afternoon, so there's going to be some shadows here, but I'll do my best. And they're just starting to look like they want to head up in there. I don't know how much you can get in there. And there's another plant just up there, and then there's some smaller ones down in the middle. So I think there's another 1 or 2 beside that yet. I think there's 5 plants of it all together here, so hopefully we start getting some. Oh, and one of our friends, the cabbage white. I have been spraying these with BT this year. It's my first time using it. It definitely does make a difference. In there, I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit of a head starting on this one here, so they're definitely coming along. I'm able to try these broccoli and see what we think of them. In past the broccoli, we have Brussels sprouts. This is my first year ever trying to grow Brussels sprouts. I really like Brussels sprouts, so I thought I'd try and grow my own. Maybe having some fresh ones will convince the family they like them too. Just starting to get some little nubbies along there. It's my understanding that about a month before my expected first frost, I'm supposed to cut the tops off, and that'll help them fill in. If I'm wrong on that, please don't hesitate to say so in the comments. These were sown March 23rd. The bigger one was planted out April 25th, and the other one was planted out May 18th. And I don't even know if there's another smaller one in here yet. Yeah, there's two little ones there. End April, beginning of May, we had some real cold nights, and I just had a netting over these, not a fleece. And the Brussels sprouts didn't seem to take that very well. Broccoli took it a little better, but they were a little rough too. That's why I'd replanted some of these. So they're looking all right for what I know about them, but we'll see. Time will tell what I get off of them. Here, I have 4 kinds of beans. And one kind is here under these Brussels sprouts. And these are green, Blue Lake, I believe. They're all bush beans that I have growing here. Oh, there's some onions in here too. I didn't realize. I should be playing those out for green onions. They're getting long and scraggly. Forgot they were even in there. You see those back there? I forgot I had onions in here too. So anyways, those are Blue Lake bush beans, and then I have a burgundy bush bean. The Blue Lake I reseeded. I sowed those twice. They're just not growing well for me. It's old seed. I had 2 different open packages of old seed, and just trying to use them up. The burgundy, this is a new one for me this year. And they just have been flowering the last, I don't know, week or so. And I'm just had tiny beans on them early in the week, and now it's Friday, and they're looking like beans now. So look at that one. They're gorgeous color. I believe, if I remember correctly, that when you cook them, they're supposed to turn bright green, but they're burgundy on the plant, and they look real pretty. So see how they produce for me. There's 2 more kinds of beans over on this side of the bed. So I have a yellow bean here, and they're flowering, and they're starting to get beans on them. Now these are looking like green beans, but as they mature, they'll turn to yellow. I don't know if you can see the aging on this one down here. So they do start to change color. You can see on the tip there it's getting a little more yellow, but they start out looking green, but the flowers are this nice white. There's more. So many leaves in this bed. More right there. Hanging thick on that plant there. I don't know if you can see. So I'll be out here picking beans in days here. The beans are something you need to just start picking as soon as they start producing, so that you can keep getting a harvest. If you stop picking, they stop producing. Now another new bean that I'm trying this year is a black turtle bean. I like black beans, so I'm not sure if these will do for fresh eating or if I just need to let these dry. I'm not sure what the actual way to eat them is, but some coming. Beautiful purple flowers on these as well. Oops, I just knocked one off. So they're looking like they'll produce pretty well for me. So again, let me know in the comments down below what I'm supposed to do to store these. If you know, I've looked online, I'm still not entirely clear what I need to do. I'm thinking I need to let them let them just grow and dry on the plant, but I'm wondering if I need to pick the first few, and if they're good fresh like that, cooked like a regular, like a green bean, just to get them producing lots, or what I need to do. There's more carrots. These again are the Livingston mix as far as I remember on this side. They all seem to be yellow. I have picked some purple and red and things out. Oh, there's an orange one. Another yellow one. So maybe the other ones had matured sooner, so when I picked them, when I was feeling the tops, I was getting the purpley red ones out first. Now, way back here, I have cucumbers. So I have a little trellisy kind of thing up on the fence, and just some stakes for them to climb up to get there. And they're kind of overshadowed right now, but once they make their way up, they'll be good and in the sun. But you can see I've got flowers and even some little cucumbers coming along there. These are quarantine cucumbers. You see this big one here. There's another one there. One there, and one more at the end. And I don't think the one down at this end did anything, so that's what I have there. And now this one's definitely found its way up to the netting and climbing up for me. So I don't have a lot of experience with growing cucumbers. I grew last year. It's one of the few times I've grown them in the past. But what I did last year is I just tried to keep it to a single stem, and I found that worked really well. I didn't grow this variety, so I'm not sure. I have more varieties growing in other beds too, just a few of each like this, but they're just nice for a few fresh and for pickles or whatnot, so that's what I have going on there. I forgot I have kohlrabi in the very front of this bed too. That was another one that I had trouble getting going, and re-sowed a few times. But there's supposed to be two varieties in here, a white one and a purple one. I can't remember the names offhand. They don't look like they're actually doing anything, and they might be getting too shaded by the broccoli here now. But yeah, they don't look like they're balling up or doing anything for me here, so don't think I'm going to get to kohlrabi out of them. But again, that was another crop that I had trouble getting going with the flea beetles, and then it's warmer, so I think they're a cool season crop, and I think just getting them going now it's just not what they want, and they're getting more shade probably right here than they want. So I might wait, and when some space opens up I might try replanting some. I can't remember how long they take. If I have time to do that in some beds, I might try and sow some seeds in an empty spot when one opens up and try and get some there. So that was my tour of my raised bed number 6. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a quick tour, and things are looking really good in that bed. Haven't been harvesting really anything except, like I said, I've had a few carrots out of there. But it looks like I'm going to be busy with the beans here any time now, and the cucumbers look like they're going to be taking off all of a sudden as well. So I think this bed's going to be keeping me pretty busy right away here. And I got a little harvest of some carrots. I'm going to try roasting these up, I think, tonight. See what I think of them that way. And as you may have noticed in the beginning there, I found myself my first tomato. So I'm going to go in the house and slice that up and have my first tomato of the season. So it's been a good day out in the garden. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.